The PEPE coin did got the bounce yesterday from our first target. Since we took the highs, we've got a massive sell-off here after our take profit one on the long trade and a massive, 50% take profit on the investments. So we've got this massive sell-off right here. That is why we take profit and we have to use, of course, a risk management and everything. Personally, I did not go right on this. I did took profit 50% on my long and on my investment. Got a quick move down. Have not sold my investment, the other 50%, and of course got stopped down on the longs. Now we're going to see what we can expect next really on this asset and how it was possible to explain this. As always, if you want to get this information live in the time, you just have to join the Discord server, read this so you know exactly what we can expect. And for example, yesterday night before, of course, we to say that we was possibly not about to drop like really crazy, we had to look for something before that. It was simply this ABC flat. We're going to cover everything, but for example, this was posted yesterday, so make sure to join the Discord server. This is where you have the updates really live in the time, and all of this for absolutely free, by the way. But anyway, on this being said, let's get started. So how can we expect this sell-off? This sell-off we've got yesterday here, this massive move down. Because yeah, it was looking for this possible, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a wave 5, not a massive sell-off like this. Well, if we don't have the wave 4 and 5, it's simply because we have a 5 waves up, correction, 5 waves. And if we have this pan, as always, it's a possible impulsive, so wave 3, 4, and then we have the wave 5, or an A, B, C zigzag. If we have an A, B, C, it can be a 1, 2, 3, or an A, B, C. If we're in an impulsive, you understood there is a wave 4 and 5. If we're in an A, B, C zigzag, there is no wave 4 and 5, and we just drop like crazy. And so, of course, if we drop it here, it's because we have done an A, B, C zigzag. So if we have done an A, B, C zigzag, it can be explained simply because we have just a bigger correction pan into the wave 4. What we rejected here to check really live in the time how it is possible to find this. You just have to check out what we have rejected here. You can see that we rejected here is a 123, 127. This right here is the most the perfect fib retracement, really, if we can say that, for an ABC flat. Okay, so this right here is the most probable target for an ABC flat. We got the move into this target. We've got a ABC. DC wave, by the way, did reach the 1618, if I'm not mistaken, right here. Yes, we've got a 1618, bit of a front of the 28%, 1618 maximum C wave target. From here, bam, quick move down to just drop like crazy, if we can say that. So in that case, yes, we have more likely done this ABC flat. How was it possible to find a bottom? It was simply by pulling the extension tool from the A wave root to the A wave bottom here, up to the C wave top right there. You can see that from here, we have the first target MC extension, 618, 71, 786, then we have the 120 extension, and then we have the 123 here. You can see that from the 123 we did we did got the bounce, and so from here we got this nice push to the upside. So we placed the wave for bottom in that case on that low, and so because we have this nice ABC flat, we saw this ABC zigzag right here in the last push to the upside on the 5 waves impulsive. And so from this 123 we have now this possible wave 5 that is being printed, if we can say that. So what we have to do here is to simply count 5 waves into that wave 5. First of all, we normally expect, as always, to make a wave 5 gonna go above the previous top, because to make a truncated wave 5 is less probable. So normally it's again all about probabilities. Can we stop before the previous high? Yes, it is possible, but again, in terms of probability, we have more chance to go past the previous high. So we normally have to look for something gotta go above this previous high. And if we have to do this, we can simply look for two different configurations, either an impulsive, so wave 1, 2, bam, continue higher really quick with a 1, 2, 3, or 5 here impulsive, or either an ABC flat, an ending, sorry, so a wedge here really to the upside. So we have such configuration, bigger impulsive or ending here, so to speak. We have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wedge to the upside, and from here we're going to get a nice rejection. We need to get a smaller wave here to be able to find a target, because keep in mind that we are in an extension in that wave 5, so to speak. We are, as you can see here, in an extension. If you pull your extension tool from the wave 1 root right here to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom to find your wave 5 targets, you can clearly see that we are already into the maximum wave 5 target, and we're not even above here, so we cannot find the wave 5 targets by this way. So of course I'm going to give you the levels so you can really get everything. Hold on a minute, Bitcoin is moving a bit. Yeah, okay, for now it's fine. Anyway, so I lost myself. I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, so yeah, two patterns here in the wave 5, ending or impulsive. And if we have to push high, we just need to use a level. Yeah, I was on this. We just need to use the levels or the extension tool, but of this smaller wave you cannot pull the red wave 5 targets because we are in an extension. Okay, So these are the two patterns we can look for really. This wave 5 here, the red wave 5, is going simply to complete the bigger wave 3 top here to then make a wave 4 and 5, or a C wave top right here. If we have a C wave top, it's simply, again, there is no wave 4 and 5. It's what we have done, for example, here, ABC. There is no wave 4 and 5 next. It's an ABC to drop next. So if we're in a C wave, we're just going to get a massive move down. If now we are in a wave 4 next, we just have to pull a retracement tool from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root, add the following targets, 23.6, 31, 32, and 38.2. This will be oops right here, the buy zone right here of the wave 4. If we get nothing in there, then we have more likely done the C wave, or it's possible also to be done with the wave 3, 4, and 5 like this. It's absolutely valid, to be honest with you. But for now, I'm gonna take the red wave first of all. So now the thing is, for example, if in the wave 5, let me just remove this by the way so we can see a bit better right there what's going on. Perfect. If we are, for example, in an impulsive now to the upside, not an ending, for example, okay, so to speak, we're going to talk about the most probable wave and not, for example, the wave 5 to be done directly like this, because this is less probable, as you understood, as this is truncated. So if we look, for example, for an impulsive, that is the most probable between the ending and the impulsive. So if we look, for example, for this impulsive, we just have to pull the extension tool to find a push to the upside here targets. We just have to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom. So let's take the case of the wave 2 bottom is in. Then in the case the most common target for the wave 3 is a 1618. Then we have a retracement that should be a bit more than 38.2, because that one here is very small for the moment. Here we have done a 38.2. So here we shall go, in that case, if we retrace from here, bam, we shall go between the 38.2 and the 50%, so to speak. This right here, this should be the target of the wave 4. And so from here we shall get a bounce and get another continuation for the wave 5. And so here, place the third click of the extension tool on the wave 4 bottom, add the following targets: 618, 120 extension, right here, 618, 120 extension, 1618, and 2618. These are the wave 5 targets you have to use. And so from here, you just have to see what's happening on every target here by checking, of course, a smaller wave, do a smaller wave count, everything, because into that wave 5, we have to get an impulsive 5 waves or an ending 5 waves. So we need to get 5 waves in any case into this wave 5. Same as this one. We have to get a 5 blue wave, impulsive or ending. So into that wave 5 or so, impulsive or ending. Hope that makes sense. This is how, if we do the impulsive, you can find your targets. I'm going to show you the levels, but for example, if you do an ending, there is no any way to find the targets using the fibs. It's just too random. Again, personally for me, maybe you run some statistics and you have some statistics on this. Personally, it's too random for me, so I'm not, I don't have any good fibs for this. So it's just by using the levels and by using the shape, really, we can see. And so the levels are the following ones. Let me just pull that into the waves, bam, so we can remove that. The targets we have planned are simply the following ones, okay? So just above us, we have this nice, really big resistance just above, to be honest with you, starting from this value high level with, swing for a pan of that top with a value high level up to the monthly level. So to speak here, $0.001415 up to $0.016, something like this, with a monthly level. If we start breaking this and getting acceptance above this, we're simply going to see a quick push to the upside into this value high around $0.018 up to the swing for pan of all these tops right here. You can see all the tops right here. We do have a lot of short stop loss above here, so we can take all these tops, quick move up and quick move down. It depends on what's happening here, what's the reaction live in the time. But this is the next target, really, and if we get nothing of these highs, we're simply going to look for a bigger push to the upside into the weekly level around $0.002728. And if this is broken right here with no swing failure pan, by the way, of this top right here, we're simply going to look for a much more bigger push to the upside and possibly a new high to be made. It depends if the daily is broken or not right here. This is the last resistance really before to make a new high, but again, a daily is a bit less stronger than a weekly and a monthly. So yeah, this is not the strongest resistance ever. We can get a quick move to the upside into the new high, okay? Again, I'm not saying that we are going to go there. It's just step by step. If we have to break this, we look for the next one. If we have to break this with no swing failure pan, we look for the next one. If we have to break this, we look for the next one, and we know exactly where we have to look for something for us top to speak. Yeah, and so here to the downside, by the way, let me just check that really quickly. If we start breaking the lows again once more, as you can see, we got a bounce from our value low level here, exactly. By the way, if we start breaking these lows with no swing failure pan, we're simply going to look for this value low here in conference with a value high, by the way, for a possible bounce. And if we start breaking this, then we have the big levels below. But yeah, for the moment, it's not really useful to look for that low, in my opinion, until Bitcoin is really bearish. it depends on this. But yeah, next target really, if I have to break the lows right here, is this value area low. Anyway, on this being said, make sure to join the Discord server once more to really stay updated on the crypto market with this with the alts updates here, Bitcoin update also here in this section here. I don't have a lot of updates right now in this section, simply because I'm doing a lot of content really. I'm working on the course and doing also a lot of public updates, but I'm working on the course for a new Elliott Wave course, so you can learn really better Elliott Wave. So yeah, that's why I'm not reactive on this. But for example, when I'm active, I'm telling you, for example, that I'm buying some tops because this is not bearish. This for example, the trade setup you could get if you follow the trades. I'm telling you that, for example, I'm buying the top really, you can see here, because this is not bearish, and so we did took the highs at the end. Yeah, you've got some very good setups really. You've got really good setups in there. So yeah, these days I'm not reactive, but when I'm going to be back really for trading, no worries, you're going to make some nice amount of money normally. Anyway, I wish you all a nice weekend. As always, if you enjoy the content, by the way, before to leave this video, if you're still here listening to me and watching this video, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. This is a way you can reward me. Reward me, if you can say, thanks me really for doing all these updates. And for also the content I'm really doing on the Discord server, all the updates and all of this for absolutely free. This is a way really you can thank me. And yeah, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day, have a nice weekend, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.